Ah, ah, ah. Hello, hello. How is everyone? How's everyone's what's today? Thursday. How's everyone's Thursday go? All my days are meshing into one. So I'm like, I don't know what day it is anymore. But Boyd, hello, hello. How are you, Crow? Hello. Kizaru, hello. How are you guys? It's Monday. You know what? Like yesterday was a holiday in Canada. So it's like it kind of threw me off. 'Cause, like for some reason I thought it was like Friday yesterday. So it's just like every day is like I don't know what it is right now. Palm, hello, hello. How are you? Happy Canada Day? Yeah. I didn't do much yesterday for Canada Day though. The weather was like pretty bad. Basically, I just kind of I just moped around at home. Let's be honest. I didn't do much. But it was nice to like have a day to just relax. Oh, I finally got AC in my room. Oh my god, wait, how much is 103 Fahrenheit? I have to do conversions. 103 F2C. Oh my god, it's like 40 degrees. How oh my god. Yeah, no. Good thing you have AC. Oh my god, I would have died. But yeah, how's everyone doing like weather-wise? I know that a lot of places are getting hit with really bad like heat waves. I know Europe is getting hit really bad. I think the US has a little bit, but not as bad. I don't know if you guys are like if you guys are flooding or just like burning. It's either or at the moment. Canada right now, I think we're mainly flooding. So, yeah. Oh, high of 74. Oh, okay, that's not bad. 74 seems like a really nice weather. Yeah, 23. Thank you for converting. Thank you for converting it for me. My Canadian brain doesn't understand Fahrenheit. The number is way too big. Oh, it depends on where, which makes sense. I feel like usually the US is always like just like super hot. You guys are always going through like yeah, it's either you guys are getting crazy like rainfall or you guys are just like burning. There's never like, you know, a good middle ground. Oh, it's 20 here. Oh, that's good. I feel like 20 is a good. Like 23, it gets a little bit more hot and less comfortable. I feel like 20 is good because it's like not too hot, not too cold, perfect weather to go outside and not like start sweating, which is nice. Probably the best weather ever. Yeah, that is good. But I think it's also, you know, you're not getting into like the super hot month yet. Like we just started July. So maybe right when you hit like middle of July, that's when like everything is like, you know, dying. Is what it is. Thank God that Saturday is gonna rain. Yeah, but I think it's also kind of gross because it's like you go through such a hot weather, right? And then all of a sudden it rains, it gets so like it gets like that weird like warm humidness to it. And I'm like, I don't know if that's better. I guess it cools it down a little bit, but then you get like that weird like sauna feeling and I'm like, I don't like that. That's also very uncomfortable in itself. So, you know. It's gonna be 73. Well, that's good though, because then that means it dropped a lot. So yeah, I guess it is better going from like, you know, 40 degrees to like 20 something. But yeah, oh, but then that kind of sucks because isn't Saturday? Yeah, Saturday's 4th of July. So that kind of sucks though. You know, all like the festivities and then it's just raining. Can't even really appreciate it. Hopefully it doesn't rain like the whole day. Hopefully it only rains like, you know, like a couple hours, and then the rest of the day is like nice and like cool, which is nice because then you can go out and do things. Um, I don't know, do barbecues and so I don't know what people do for 4th of July. The last couple of like Canada days, the weather hasn't been the greatest. So there's really not much to do, really. So yeah, it's pretty like dead. Well, maybe it's because it's my city. I'm not in like I'm not in one of like the major cities in Canada, so then they don't go all out for Canada Day. It's kind of like another day, really. So it wasn't as interesting. We don't get like the big like Canadian concerts or whatever. Bro, hello, how are you? Oh, my aunt's birthday's on the... Oh, okay, 4th of July. So we're gonna celebrate... Oh, that's nice. That's nice to be able to celebrate, you know. Celebrate, like, you know, 4th of July and a birthday at the same time. You kind of kill 2 birds with 1 stone, which is nice. But then I guess it also kind of sucks if your birthday is on, like, a major holiday. Well, will it? I guess it depends. Because then it's like, well, at least you get the day off guaranteed because it's a holiday most of the time. So then it's like, you don't have to like book it off for your birthday. But at the same time, it's like, then it's like, is it really, you're kind of celebrating your birthday, but also celebrating, you know, the other thing? And it's like, is it really your birthday at that point? That's why I think having a birthday makes it, that's why I think having a birthday makes it like, it's your, yeah, like it's like your special day, right? But then if you have to share it, like with a holiday, it's like, is it really at that point? But then I guess if you're very delusional and like egotistic, you could be like, oh my god, the whole world is celebrating with me. And then, you know, you can be delulu like that if that's your thing. And to be honest, I'm gonna watch World Cup match on Saturday. Oh yeah, wait. The US was playing today, right? US was playing against Mexico. Did they win? I didn't watch it. Was that today's game? They versus Mexico. Let's see. Did they? Today? Was it? It might not have been today. I don't know. I don't know my schedules for games, in all honesty. Is it today? It might not be today. I might have lied. Maybe it was not today. I might have lied. No, I'm a liar. I don't know when. I don't know how to read these schedules. Never mind. Oh, I think that was yesterday. Oh yeah, no, yesterday. Yeah, yesterday was US and Bosnia. Oh, I think I'm thinking about England. I think England is playing. Yeah, England is playing Mexico. Sorry. I think it's because my dad was talking about the game that England was playing with the Congos. And then yeah, sorry. I'm getting all of my like countries mixed up. Oh no, Mexico and England's playing on Sunday. Never mind. Okay, I don't know how to read these charts. Something's happening. Oh, Portugal won 2-1. Today. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know who is good. Let's be honest. I feel like I'm surprised Canada is even that far. We got this far in the World Cup. Because I never thought that we were that great. But apparently we're doing pretty good. So that's cool. That's a thing. No faith in Canada. It's not that I don't have faith in them. It's just that, you know, I don't think we are very much a strong team. At the same time, I don't know sports. Let's be honest. I don't even know what sport we're good at. I think we're good at hockey, but then that might be like propaganda of like, you know, Canadians equals good at hockey situation. That's exactly no fate. Okay, maybe. I don't know. I don't even know who's like, who made it to the next round, in all honesty. So I'm like, I don't even know who's cheering for who. Who's like the top contender of winning. Who knows? But yeah, my dad was saying that this year it seems like all of like the quote unquote good teams have been getting like kicked out pretty early. I'm like, I don't know who's a good team or not. So yeah. But yeah, my dad's been really into it. He's been telling me about it, and I don't know if maybe he just really likes talking about it, but every time he talks to me, I like literally like blankly stare at him and nod. And you know, and I guess he thinks I understand what he's saying or agree with him, but I'm just like, yeah, I totally saw that shot that whoever took. Yeah, it was a crazy one. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about right now, father. By the way, France has the highest chance of winning. Yeah, my dad was saying something like that. My dad was saying that France is doing pretty good this year. But yeah, I don't know. The fact that almost no one else plays hockey helps as well. That is true too. Since hockey is a very much it's like a very North American sport. But it's funny too because I guess it's like actual football, like American football. It's like I think Canada only has like what, one team? No, we have two, I think. Right? We have like the Rough Riders and the Stampeders, I think. I don't know. See, I don't know any sports, and I'm pretty sure we only have one baseball team. So it's like, Canada, what do we even have? Questions. It's okay. This is why you should not count on me to be like an advocate of like sport, like Canadian sports teams. If they ever try to sponsor me, I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be like literally a dum-dum if you want me to like, you know, promote your team. I don't know anything about the sport of anything. Canada is having a match on July 4th. You're gonna watch it? Oh, are they having it? I might. If like, maybe. It might just be in the background, in all honesty. I have no idea. Oh, it's at 1 p.m? Wait. Let me see. Who is Canada even playing against? Oh, Morocco. Is Morocco even good? Okay, but in all honesty, I didn't even know like some of these countries existed. Because you know how they like when they do the score counting on the top corner, they like shorten all of like the countries. Some of the countries, I'm like, who the hell are you? And I just don't know. For Congo, I think they had like the shortened form of it is COD. COD. I'm like, who the hell is COD? And then I had to look it up. I'm like, oh. How does the Congo become COD? I don't understand the shortening of like some of these countries. So I'm like always confused. Orca party walk. We will be there. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's like so much like going on every time like people are playing, but I lose track of the ball. Okay, let's be all honest. In all honesty, every time I watch it with my dad, half the time I don't even know where the ball is because it's like they're like passing it so fast. I'm like, where is it? I was like, I don't understand. You know, it's interesting. It is crazy how, like, you know, professional soccer players can go from one side of the field to the other multiple times and not die. Because let's be honest, me just running halfway across the field, I'm gonna be puking. I'm gonna be puking out blood. Because it's like, dang, my stamina is not meant for this. I guess these guys are paid well and they train a lot for it to do that. Oh, and then every time, okay, every time they do the slow motion of the was it the replays and the recaps and stuff, where they like headbutt the ball, I'm like, oh my god. Every time I see that, I'm like, I get like a mini headache from it because it's like the impact of that ball going into your forehead. I'm just like, ooh, concussion. And I can't just like, I can't like, you know, I just think about, what's that one? Shoot. Because there's that one medical condition that you can have. I know footballers have it, but it's like the one condition where you get multiple blows and then your brain gets like all that trauma. There's a word for it. I don't remember. It's not concussion. Concussion is one thing, but like prolonged periods of, yeah, the CTE, yeah, something like that. But yeah, that was really crazy. I watched a documentary about it and it's like intense. How like the what is it, the football league was trying to hide it and stuff, while there was like so much like medical like research about it. It was crazy. And it's like intense too, because like the chance of people who play like high impact sports like that, the chances of them developing it is like so high. I'm like, dang, this is why I don't play sports. Ice, hello, how are you? It's called a header. I'm sorry. I kind of knew it was called something like that, but still, every time they do that, and it's just the impact of it, just thinking about like how hard these players are kicking this ball, and it's flying in the air, so you're also having gravity pulling it down, and then you're just full on impacting it onto your forehead without like a helmet. It's like, how do you like do that and be able to see straight and be able to run like without like being like stun locked for a good like, you know, 20 seconds? I don't get it. The chronic trauma, yeah, that one. That was a really interesting documentary that I watched, because then they also went into detail with like wrestlers, the WWE wrestlers, and how like, you know, the impact they get from like head traumas and stuff, and like how much like scar tissue their brain develops, and like, you know, bad judgment afterwards because their frontal lobe is like all scarred up is really intense. I still can't believe that they thought they could hide the fact that things hitting your head really hard hurt you. I know, it's kind of crazy how much money the NFL, not the NFL, is it national? Yeah, the NFL put into trying to like debunk it. You know, paying all of these like doctors to just like, you know, write these like reports with like really like hand-picked like results and data. It was crazy, and it still took so long. It still took them so long to like kind of like admit it afterwards, which is like, oh, dang. Celestia, hello, how are you? How are you doing? What deep voice you have today? Ma'am, is my voice deep today? I don't know, I don't notice it. It might be... Is it deeper than usual? It might be. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not getting sick though. I have to go on vacation next week. Like end of next week. So I can't get sick. But yeah, how are you? Sunny, hello, how are you? Um, Have you seen the Alan kicking? Wait, kicking the ball into someone's face and the ball's like, I don't know the word. If both, no, I did not see that. I feel like if I saw that, I would like, yeah. I don't, every time I see like, I guess that's with everybody, but every time I see someone get like hit in the face with something or get impacted with something, I like internally feel it a little bit. So yeah, I don't know. That's like the didn't a player get their jaw broken in one of the games? They might not have. I just saw a picture of someone like holding their jaw and it was like kind of bloody, I think. That was kind of crazy too, but yeah. But no, I didn't see that. I don't think I would be able to like stomach that, especially if they slow-mo it afterwards. Oh no, I won't be able to stomach it. Astra got her smooth silky voice from today's sponsor Lucky Strike. You can hit those. How did you know they were sponsoring me? Smoking like a straight. Yeah, no. How did you know I get this from that brand of cigarettes? Actually, don't smoke, people. Smoking's bad for your lungs and your health. Be smart, especially now. Isn't smoking really expensive these days too? Buying like cigarettes and stuff. I don't know. I don't smoke. I don't know how expensive it is, but from what I heard, isn't it like super expensive? So you're paying that much to just basically kill your lungs. Don't do it. Don't do it. Think about it. It takes forever for your lungs to kind of heal a little bit. No idea? Okay, that's good. If you guys don't know, that means you guys are also not smokers. So it's good. You guys will live longer by hopefully more than the average person. But who knows, with how the environment is, we might all just like explode soon. Especially with global warming, who knows? Just nasally because of the mic volume, maybe. My mic is, I think my mic's a little bit higher than usual. I think it was for like the collapse and stuff. I can move it down a little bit, but yeah. Smoking is especially unhealthy today. They add extra poison in order to compete with the lung-damaging vapes. Oh, yeah. Vapes are like crazy though. How all like the high schoolers are getting into it, and it's even worse for your lungs because you're literally like smoking like liquid vapors into like your lungs, which is even worse. So yeah, I don't know. No matter how tempting that bubblegum flavor vape is, I don't think anybody should be doing that. That's kind of gross. I don't know. But, you know, I guess if kids can't afford a house, they can afford to at least, you know, kill their lungs, I guess. Oh, it's $11.99 right now. For cigarettes? That feels like that's not that bad. I thought they were in like the $30 mark. But who knows? I've never really looked at it. Oh yeah, I said, as I took a swig of my third Red Bull of the day. Bro, you shouldn't be drinking too much Red Bull either. It's not good for your heart. And like caffeine in it. But you know, I kind of, well, at the same time, I do understand why some people drink so much Red Bull too, because, you know, sometimes with how, how busy everyone is, that you just don't have enough time in the day and you're tired, but you still need to get things done. So, like, I understand it, but it's also like, ooh, that's a lot of Red Bull in a day. But I guess Red Bull is way better than the other energy drinks that are like that have more caffeine in it, which is crazy, which I don't know how that's legal, but apparently it is. Uh oh, 11.99 for a pack of poisonous in okay, I always have to catch myself when I say it. Incent sticks. People are baffling. I don't know. People pay this addiction. Addiction does weird things to people's brains, is what it is. Actually, did you know Pokemon scalpers are selling Pop-Tarts for $34 when it's I feel like that's with everything, especially now with like Pokemon being like a really trendy thing. I feel like scalpers they're gonna find a way to sell things like, you know, triple the price or more. Let's be honest, right now Pokemon is like the worst thing to be like into because there's like it's so expensive. Oh, I know I don't smoke, Astra. I just searched it up. Okay, no, that's good. That's good that you don't smoke. Smoking is not good. But yeah, that's interesting. I thought it would be more expensive. Maybe it's like what is it, state by state based things, which makes sense because I feel like in the US you guys might have more like smaller branding cigarettes. I don't know about Canada because my dad used to smoke, but he usually always smokes that one brand. But yeah. And they're selling cigarettes off the street for wait, $115 or $130? You assume that if you're buying like black market cigarettes, they would be cheaper because it's not regulated, right? Because then they're getting it from like, you know, Asia, and then you can't really trust like what they're actually putting into it because it's not tested before it's going into like the local markets in North America. So you assume that it would be cheaper, right? That's why then people would be buying it. But that's crazy. The only smoking we should do is smoking barbecue. The only drinking you should do is water and sweet tea. Barbecue is really good, especially when you know someone that does a really good like smoked ribs and stuff. Then it's worth it. I don't know how to do it, but I know people who can. So I just have to, you know, wait for them to invite me over so I can have some of the barbecue. I've never had sweet tea though. But it's funny because when you talk about sweet tea lately, YouTube Shorts has been showing me like all these people teaching people how to make sweet tea. And it's like, dang, that's a lot of sugar that people put in, but I guess it makes sense because it is a quote-unquote sweet tea. But it's just like, yeah, that's a lot of sugar in that tea. But I guess it makes sense if you're living somewhere hot and you need to be hydrated, I guess. He hasn't learned the cooking skill yet. Yeah, no. Will I ever learn it? No. Let's be honest. I don't think it's meant for me. Cooking is too stressful. Let's be honest. I hate cooking. I think it's just the prep work for it all and just standing in front of like the stove. It's just too much for me. I get impatient. And then cooking meat, let's not get to the point of like figuring out if the meat is cooked or not, because that also stresses me out. And then I end up overcooking the meat because I don't want to die of like botulism and like salmonella and whatnots. So yeah. To be fair, it might make people quit cigarettes. I don't know though. I feel like, especially with like smoking as a addiction, some people stress smoke and stuff, right? I feel like no matter what, there's always gonna be people, you know, buying it no matter how expensive it is, because it is an addiction. But But maybe if it gets too expensive. But I feel like if it gets too expensive, then you're gonna have like really shady, you know, it's only like 10% of the tobacco plant and the rest of it's just some weird filler that you can buy from like the black market, and that's even gonna be worse because you're just gonna have like this weird like cement paste. You're smoking some crazy cement paste into your lungs. And she's like, I don't know. Oh, don't drink that stuff. That's poor man sweet, is it? I don't know. I've never tried it. Maybe one day. Oh, and smoking is easy. It just takes time and the proper equipment. Yeah, I think it's just like the time wise. It's because people who are really into it, they like smoke meat for like what? Like a whole day? Like they prep it like the night, like the day before, and they smoke it overnight and stuff. It's like, I don't have that time. Let's be honest. It's like, I don't have time to check on this like every couple hours to make sure that it's like evenly smoked or whatever. But yeah, I just like eating it. He learns the Uber Eats and DoorDash skill. No, I just go to my parents' house. I go to my parents' house, or you know what? Instant noodles. Instant noodles are not good for you, but they taste great. You just have to, you know, make sure you have eggs at home, and then you can just put like a boiled egg in it, and it's perfect. You just gotta add some extra veggies in it, and then it'll be like, wow, this looks gourmet. But yeah, no. I hardly cook at home. And even if I do, I like freaking despise it. I just cook because I know I need to cook it. Oh, since it's almost a minute, I'm gonna go soon. You guys have a good night, good evening. Yeah, thank you for dropping by, Void. Have a wonderful good night, an amazing weekend. Smoking takes 8, even 10 hours. Yeah, no, I don't have that. I don't have that patience for it. Especially when it's like, if it's the ones where you use like the, what are they called? Like the wood pellets and stuff. You have to make sure that like it's always fully stocked, so then it smokes evenly. It's like, no, I'm not gonna go out at like 3 o'clock in the morning to check this smoker to make sure it's good. No, not me. Once alcohol is banned, Astra can use her science skills to make moonshine. Let's be honest, didn't the US tried that once already with prohibition? So no matter what, it's not gonna last. I feel like the US has learned from it, and they will not ban alcohol. You know, because they're never gonna win. Just start like a whole moonshining business in like the forest area. You know, be very shady like that. It smokes itself, just spice it up and stick it in. Yeah, but don't you have to make sure that, like, you know, you have to make sure that the smoke is consistent, right? So you have to check on it here and there. And I guess it's, yeah, I'm just not a person who really who wants to touch anything that has anything to relate to cooking in general. So yeah, that's not me. The most I do is I make lemonade. If I have to go to like a family like barbecue thing, I just make lemonade. But it's just straight up like lemon juice with sugar and like some mint leaves, and then I call it a day. You know? It's not anything even like that remotely difficult. The difficult part is squeezing the lemons, which is a pain in the butt to do. But besides that, it's like, yeah, that's all I do. Yeah, you walk over and look at the thermometer. It takes maybe 20 seconds. Then check the wood and toss another piece in. A minute total. Yeah, but then you have to remember to go out and check it. I feel like I tend to forget. Even if I put alarm on stuff, I'm like, oh, the alarm goes off. I'll check it in like a couple minutes and I totally forget it. Which is like the worst, especially if it's like it constantly like a full day kind of thing where you have to check it like, you know, here and there. I'm gonna forget and then it just ruins the whole thing. So don't count me on smoking nothing. And the main ingredient you're forgetting is water. Well, you know, you assume that you would have to add water to it. It can't just be straight up lemon juice. Because I feel like that's just too much acidity there. I don't think anybody wants to drink straight up lemon juice. I grew up doing this. This conversation is baffling and infuriating. I'm gonna go eat my leftovers from the last barbecue. I'm sorry, but it's also, you have to understand, as a Canadian, our summers are very short. So not a lot of people, well, especially my family, we don't really do a lot of smoking barbecues. Like, we do normal barbecues. Because it's like our summers are short and no one has like the time to actually like plan out like, oh, okay, we're gonna smoke some, I don't know, ribs or whatever. Those are usually like for special occasions or when someone just recently bought like a new smoker and they want to try it out situation. And it's also because my family's not really much into barbecuing. It's usually like my siblings. My parents can care less about it, really. Is what it is. Enjoy your sad smokeless meat. It's okay. It still tastes great though, you know? I think you can add a flavor. Say like, oh, strawberry and easy to make something more. Yeah. I haven't really tried it because every time I do make it, it's very much like a it's not really last minute, but when I do make it, there's no time for me to actually go out and buy the strawberries, or the strawberries just look like garbage at the grocery store. So I just go plain. But that is true. Adding like strawberries would make it better. It'll be more of like, I guess, like a pink lemonade, which is nice. But yeah, no, I usually just do like a normal one with just mint leaves. I like the mint leaves. Some people don't, so I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna add them anyways. It's not what you like, it's what I like, because I'm the one making it. They have no option with it, you know? Perfect opportunity for Tanstra. I don't know, hopefully. Will I get a tan? Who knows? When I go on my vacation, it depends on if the weather is actually really nice when I go. So far when I checked it, it didn't look the best at the moment. It kind of looked gloomy and rainy. But who knows? By the end of next week, maybe the weather will change. But yeah. I'm really looking forward to my vacation. It's been a while. And at the same time, I'm kind of sick of work at the moment. So I'm like, I need to leave before I like strangle someone at work situation. But yeah, are you guys doing anything special for 4th of July? Are you guys planning to do any like barbecuing, or I don't know what people really do for 4th of July. Are you guys going out to like, I don't know, fairs, carnivals? Do they have carnivals on 4th of July? Probably. Seems like a very American thing to do. Hate Watch USA, probably. Why? Why? What happened? It's over 35 degrees everywhere. You need a 10. Yeah, but even if it's 35, if it's gloomy, you're not gonna get anything from it. But who knows? Maybe. Then with your car, what's with this, you know, violence with a vehicle? Okay. Why must we resort to violence with a vehicle, huh? It's just fun seeing them lose. Oh, I see, I see. Uh, but uh, I'm looking at like the roundup. Ah, US is playing on Monday against Belgium. Is Belgium even good? Maybe. I don't know. Interesting. Is it because you got weak arms? So punching won't do much. Your car, however. Ah, I see. We're thinking ahead. It's like if if my arms can't do damage, I know another way to do damage. I see. Oh. 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 What, did I want to say something? I don't remember. I think I was gonna say something about like cars in general, but I don't. Yeah, no, never mind. It lost me. I was gonna say something and then it just disappeared. You wanna punch them? Not me. True. True. But this is why I need a vacation. So then I don't punch anyone, you know? Because violence is never the solution to everyone's problems, you know? We should never choose violence as our first resort for things. But you know. Punch your brother? No, I feel like if I punch my brother, he's gonna punch me back and it's gonna hurt. You know? That's usually what happens. It's like a reflex thing. When someone punches you, you automatically punch them back situation. So it's like, yeah, my arm might be gone at that point. So, you know, you gotta figure out your battles. You gotta choose your battles, like, strategically. So, yeah. But yeah. Do I have anything planned on the weekend? I won't be streaming on the weekend since, you know, everybody's celebrating holidays and stuff. So I'll release you guys to do, you know, holiday things. What am I planning? I don't have any plans right now, but I think my siblings want to do something, which is interesting because usually Saturdays are a busy day for everyone. So that'll be interesting to do something if the weather is nice. If it's not, then I'm just gonna stay at home. I'm gonna stay at home. I'm gonna finish Free Rent because I haven't watched it yet, but it'll give me time. I'll watch it before I go on my vacation, or maybe I'll download a couple of them and then watch it on the plane. But who knows? Let's be honest, I'll probably forget to download it and then I'll probably be like reading on the plane. But yeah. What else? Was there anything interesting that I learned recently? Did YouTube send me any like weird like YouTube feed of some sort that I want to talk about? I think there was one. Oh yeah, what was that one? There's this one game. What is it called? I don't know. Okay. So on my feed, there was like a feed talking about that one, like, what is it? The visual novel game, the Neko Para one. I don't know what they were talking about, but then I kind of like I was just thinking about it. Not about like the game, but in the situation of like if if a cat turned into like a, you know, a real life like, you know, cat girl situation. Um Honestly, as someone from a relatively small country, I really underestimate how big US is. I feel like a lot of, yeah, US is really big. But I think it's like with a lot of places too, especially when you're from like a smaller country. You don't really like, you can't really like comprehend how big a different place is until you actually look at it and be like, okay, dang, this is like how many of my country can fit in this one place. And it's like, oh, okay, that's huge. I found the concept of like flying to another state in your country very weird. Till I found out there were like a distance between multiple. Yeah. Well, I also find it really interesting for some countries where you literally can drive around the country within like, you know, 2 days. Like you can drive around the whole country in 2 days, which kind of blows my mind too. Because it's like, wow, everything is so much closer compared to like, you know, the US and Canada, where to get to like anywhere like decent, you have to actually fly or take like a, you know, like a 5-day road trip to get somewhere. Sheriff Pumpkin, hello, hello, how are you? I'm doing well. I'm glad you're doing well. But yes, about my like rabbit hole about like, you know, cat girls. And I was just thinking, okay, if you have like a 2-year-old cat and then it became a cat girl, how old do you think that cat girl would be? Like, would you base it on like human years, as in it'll be 2 years old? Or would you base it on cat years, which then it would be, wait, how old is a cat if it's 2 years old? Um, um, to human. Let's see. Two. Oh, okay. So a 2-year-old cat would be 24-year-old human years, right? So it's like, would like the conversion of it after it becomes like a cat girl, like, you know, human style, human version? Would they be a 24-year-old human or like a 2-year-old human situation? Why was I thinking this? I don't know. It just kind of popped into my brain because, you know, some animes like, oh my god, my cat became a, you know, a cat girl. And it's just like, how, what age are we talking about situation? One cat year is 15 human years. Yeah, apparently. And then like what, the second year they add 9 and everything afterwards they add like 2 year, like 4 years to it or something, which is crazy. Wait. Nai, hello, how are you? My VTuber becoming a girl, but she's kind of mid. No, it's look. Don't you ever think about the situation where it's like, you know, where like animes or like mangas and stuff, they're like, oh my god, like my cat became like, you know, a cat girl, or my dog became a dog girl situation. And it's like, you know, how does like the years be converted? And then it's like, I don't know, the like the romance dynamic of it is kind of questionable in itself. But you know, you don't really think about it when you're reading it. But then if you overanalyze it, you're like, I don't know if this is appropriate. But I'm just overthinking it, maybe. This is what happens when I go down rabbit holes. Hopefully a 2-year-old. The concept of my cat being older than me is questionable. That's the thing though, right? Because it's like, because like since cats have like their like lifespan isn't the same as humans, so you assume that it would like escalate it or like, you know, whatever when they like get converted into like a human. So it's like, all right. But yeah, that's what I was thinking about because something on YouTube was talking about cat girls. I'm like, interesting. But at the same time, it's like, would I? Yeah, if that happens, would I rather have my cat be a 2-year-old human or a 24-year-old human? I feel like I'll rather have it be a 24-year-old human than a 2-year-old. I don't know if I can take care of a 2-year-old. Like, they'll be cute, but then it's like that's a lot of responsibilities. I feel like at least if they're 24, it's like, you know, they have some sense of like, you know, oneself and they can take care of themselves in some situations. And I don't have to, you know, do much for them. But who knows? But yeah, that's one rabbit hole I went down. It didn't last that long because it started getting into like a weird situation when I was overthinking it. But yeah. But how are they gonna age though? I feel like after they get converted into like a human, then it's like they would age the same as a human situation. Because they're already in the human form, right? I feel like it's just like the first transformation. They would have to like balance it out, I think. Like, are they gonna age in human years or cat years? Yeah, like I was thinking about that, and I feel like, yeah, after they get converted into like a human form, I feel like it makes more sense for them to be like taking human years, because then I feel like they would their lifespan would be like similar to humans by that point too. But who knows? This is all hypothetical situation because, you know, who can say? My delusions, I guess, is what it is. But yeah. No, I didn't overthink it too much because it got like But then, okay, no, let's not go down that rabbit hole. Because I was thinking, but then what if it's like other types of animals? Like, you know, horse girls. Because I feel like, is there like a horse calculator? A 2-year-old horse is approximately 13-year-old human. Really? Because horse matures much faster early on. The first 2 years is are accelerated with 1 horse year equivalent to 6.5 human years. Really? Oh, that's interesting. Here in Astra Hono's channel, we only have intelligent discussion. Yeah! Don't you ever think about this? These are like questions that, you know, that kind of like, you know, okay, it doesn't haunt me, but like, you know, pops up into my brain sometimes, and I just want to, you know, have a discussion with you guys about it. Because it's like, you know, in anime, it's always like, oh my god, like, so-and-so became a human of some sort. And then you just wonder, it's like, how do they convert the years? How does that work? You know? Jesus, hello, hello, how are you? Don't give me question mark. This is a very important question, Jesus. We were talking about when, like, in anime, when, like, animals become, like, a human form. Like, you know how cats become, like, the cat girls and whatnot? Like, how would their age get converted? What are you talking about? You know? Like, you know how it's like a 2-year-old cat? If they became like a cat girl, would their age get converted into human years? So a 2-year-old cat would be 24 years for a human. So would it become like a 24-year-old like cat girl, or would it stay like a 2-year-old situation? The year a cat turns is dependent on how old the MC in the anime is. That is true too, I guess. To make it like less weird. But then I feel like some animes make it really weird in some situations, and just like, I don't know if this works out. I think it also depends. I don't know. Now that I think about it, like, I didn't really think this hard about it, but if it actually happened in real life, would it be like weird? You know how in like isekai like animes, like, you know, where they like get pulled into a different world? It's like, if that world, it's fine for like people to get married when they're like 16. Like, if your MC is like older, but there's like a romantic interest that is like a 16-year-old, it's like, would it be fine? I feel like if I think about it in like real life, that would be kind of questionable. But if it's an anime, it's an anime. You know, it's a little bit different, and it's also because it's like, it's a different time period. If it's like we're going with like medieval times, then it makes more sense because people don't live as long. But it's like, with your like modern brain, would you be like okay with that situation? That's a lot of thinking, I guess. Yes, the anime logic. Why do you always do this when I get here? No, these are very important questions. Don't you ever think about it, Jesus? And you just come at the weird time. I can't help it. You're really weird. No, don't you ever think about it though? Emission Henshin, since it's a fantasy adult, in the world, is at 15. Yeah, you know, it's just kind of like when you think about it that way, since it's like fantasy world where, you know, that's like the norm. So it's fine, but like, if you were in that situation, would your modern brain be like, I don't know if this is appropriate situation? They are not. What do you mean, modern brain? No. Yeah, I don't know. Blake, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome, welcome. What are your fears or things that creep you out? I don't know if I really have any, like, you know, I don't think I have any like weird like phobia situation. Most of mine are just kind of like, I don't know. I think they're more paranormal fears, or it's just me being paranoid. I guess that's the best wording for it. You know, the typical, like, if you're home by yourself and you hear voices, like, not hear voices, you hear sounds. If you hear voices, that's a different situation in itself. But you know, if you hear sounds and stuff and your brain's just like, oh, it could be this situation. But yeah, I think it's more of that. I don't think I have any like, you know, weird fears or phobias. I think most of mine are pretty much like the usual for most people. After Astra's brain is an enigma? No, these are questions that should be asked. I saw a comic where the boy got a cat girl as a friend slash pet. The cat girl aged at the speed of a cat, and as soon as a elder and was soon a elderly grandma, and it made me sad. Yeah, especially if they age like that. It's like, dang, you blink an eye and they're already like, you know, like they're super old. The weird time is the same as your streaming hours. No, you just drop in when you don't hear like the whole conversation of it, you know? You just come in at like the part where it's like you just catch the wrong part at the wrong time without like the backstory of it. And then you just give me the weird look. Like your brain definitely should be like your brain definitely should be thinking about like, yeah, why shouldn't you? You know? These are legitimate questions that you should be thinking about. Her house is haunted? No, don't say that. I feel like if it was, oh, well, I have to tell you guys something else. It's a funny thing. But yeah, if my house was haunted, I would burn it down situation. Okay, so the thing that when you talk about like being haunted, it's funny because my sister, she's like renovating her house right now. Not where I'm living right now, but my other sister, my other sibling. So she's renovating her house, and her house is like, I think it was built in like, probably like like I feel like early 90s. I think like maybe 91 or 93 or something. So she's getting rid of like, there's a jacuzzi in her master bedroom or bath or whatever. So she's getting rid of that. So she's like cutting it up and removing it. And then she ends up sending me a picture. Apparently, it was being like propped up to like level out the jacuzzi. It was being propped up by like some VHS tapes. And they were like, they were questionable VHSs. What was it called? It was kind of funny. Where is it? I have to find it. I think the VHS was called let me find it. Give me a second. I think it's a R18, like, you know, type of tape, because it's called Pinup Number 2, and it's made by Valentine Videos with like a lipstick, like a lipstick kiss mark on it. So it's being propped up by like 2 of these. So yeah, I found that really interesting. Like her jacuzzi was being like leveled by 2 VHSs that were of R18 situation. I don't know why. You need to know. I can't. I thought it was really funny. Pinup got a sequel. Oh, I don't know, but yeah, I thought it was really funny. Anyways, with the fact about it being haunted, my sister was like, you know what? This makes me really curious, because it's like, you know, why were they using these VHSs to prop up like this jacuzzi, and at the same time, like, it was totally sealed off, so I guess they didn't want these VHSs anymore at that point. But for some reason, she's like, I'm kind of curious to see what's actually in this like VHS, like to like turn it on. But at the same time, it's like, who has a VHS player? And then my other sibling, she's like, don't watch it. What if it's like a What if it's like some voodoo thing and it's not actually, it's like a grudge situation, you know, where like you put it in expecting something else and you get like basically haunted by like some ghost. It's like some like, it's some like voodoo situation and now you're haunted by like some evil like entity. So yeah, that's why it brought that up, because of the being haunted situation. But yeah, it's kind of funny. 'Cause when she sent me that picture, I'm like, what the frick is this? But yeah, well, that was funny. Hard to fear something when you're the real danger. I am not the real danger. I'm making sure you guys are, you know, are using your brain, you know, testing that brain muscle of yours. I remember the shield hero, the little raccoon girl. He saves girls fast because it's tied to her. Yeah, there's like those situations too, and then you kind of think like, is it okay? Like, I don't know, like in real life, if you think of it, it's like if you were in that situation, would you be okay with it? But if it's an anime, it's like, you know, as long as, okay, in all honesty, for animes and mangas, as long as they don't look like a child or they don't act like, you know, if they're not clearly trying to advertise them as a child, then I'm like, whatever, it's fine. But in real life, that's a different situation itself. But you know, anime is anime. But yeah, that's the thing. But I was thinking of more like, if you were put in that situation, would you be okay with it, or would your brain be like, no, like based on modern like legal standards, that's like, no, shouldn't even be thinking about that situation. What I hear should be part of any conversation. After this discussion is started with you looking at Nekoparo shorts. No, I wasn't looking at it. Someone was talking about the Nekopara, like the different cat girls in it. They didn't go into like the whole other stuff, but they brought up like the cat girls, and then I just thought about like, oh, situation based, like, you know, age thing. It didn't go into any like detail about the actual game, because I know the game's very much of a you shouldn't be playing with your parents watching you play situation. Well, that's the Lolicon cat girl Euro game. Right? I know the one chick that loves the main character. Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I know that it's yeah. It's that. But yeah. It's because the short came up. That's all it was. And then I questioned it. There are kids there. No, I'm just saying. It wasn't anything crazy. I'm just saying, like, what if you put that in expecting something and then you get cursed by the grudge? And then GG, this is what happens. Curiosity killed the cat. Situation. It's a haunted VHS. Ever heard of The Ring? Yeah, or yeah, that one. The Ring, that's the one I was thinking about. If you watch the tape, and you answer the phone, you'll die in 7 days. Yeah. But let's be honest, like Japanese, directors make really good, like, scary movies, especially when it has to do with like paranormal stuff. They know how to, like, you know, make you like super scared without actually doing anything crazy. Make your brain overthink everything. Here, have a shovel to make your work easier. You watch the video, you watch that video and the grudge comes out, but instead of you dying, No, I don't know if I guess some people will be into that, but I don't know, man. I feel like you will probably get a heart attack right when she like comes out of the TV. Unless, you know, some people are weird. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if some people are like, yeah, this is totally what I expected. I don't know. But at the same time, I feel like nowadays some people are very desperate. Not being mean, not being mean, but some people are literally there are people who are like, it's fine, you know. It's yeah, that sounds really bad actually. I only say this because I went to school with some guys that thought like that, and I thought they were really disgusting. But yeah, you know, some people are very much of like, it's fine as long as it's a warm body situation. I'm like, ew, you're disgusting situation. But you know, some people are like that. They're not they're not they're not picky, I guess is what it is. Ew, yeah, yeah, it's disgusting. Let me be honest with you. When I went to college, there were some people in my class. Some of the guys were very much like that, and I'm like, you are disgusting. Do not talk to me. Situation. Picky? Yeah, like that's the words they used. It's not me using it. It's like ingrained into my brain because I overheard them talking to some other people, and that's the words they used. And it's just like, yeah, the way that they spoke about like other people or like just like humans of like the female variety was very much of like ew, you know. But yeah, those are the words they used, and it's ingrained in my brain now because like I don't know, the way they said it was really disgusting. But yeah. Trains and locomotive terminology and stuff, and it's a whole glossary in game dedication. Should have used your car. Yeah, I know. It was also really awkward because they were talking about it before class really started. It was like literally an 8 a.m. class, and that's the first thing they talked about in the morning. It's like, do you have like no class? like as like a human being, do you not find that like a little bit like disturbing? It's like, what is wrong with you people? But yeah. It cut out the first message of that missed opportunity. Oh, I thought this one game cuz I heard it oh, I thought this one game cuz I heard it was good. Oh, okay. But yeah. Oh, I didn't read that part, sorry. Sadako was a pretty popular waifu a couple years back. Really? Why though? Like, you know, creepy long black hair covering the face with a white gown? How is that? How is that a thing? Like, I don't I don't understand it. Oh. It's a game that focusing on these robot conductor lollies. But half of it's all like a couple train stuff. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Did you forget people are freaky? Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I don't get how that works out because like what the ring, she doesn't look any way like appealing in that sense where you look at her, it's like, yeah, she would be like good wife material. She literally came out of the TV from a well. Like how does that equal Yeah, I want her as my wife. How does that put together? I don't understand. But yeah, I guess people are, you can be fixed. I don't know. But I guess, people have that ideology of fixing people and being like they just haven't met the right person. I am the right person situation. I see, I see. The actor's judging her based on her look. I'm okay. But it's a little bit of, it's not even about looks. So it's like literally she comes out of your TV. She comes out of a well and like comes out of your TV and she's like literally her hair is covering her face. It's like how does anyone look at that? It's like yeah, I dig that. It's like no, she just came out of your TV. Like why? How? What is your favorite movie? I don't think I have a favorite movie, in all honesty. I don't really watch a lot of movies, to be honest. I don't think I really have any that it's like, oh yeah, this is like my favorite. She's so shallow. Okay, we already established. Okay, we already established that I am kind of like that. When I like see an individual, like, okay, I have to rephrase it. I'm shallow in the sense of like, if I would see, if I'm going to like, okay, no, that sounds really bad. Okay, if I'm gonna date someone, they have to at least have like good like hygiene, okay? They don't have to be like really good looking, but they have to be able to take care of themselves situation. Okay, that's my wording of it. I don't know if it would be shallow, but it's like, come on. It's like, at least take care of yourself to some extent, is what it is. But okay, but if it's being anime characters and like, game characters and stuff, yeah, I'm shallow as hell. Let's be honest, everybody only cares about the really cute looking girls and the really good looking guys in games. Because it's like, you're not gonna play this if the main character doesn't look cute. Okay? So you can't say that I'm shallow for game characters because everybody is. Okay? Let's put it out there. Oh my god, I'm so behind in chat. I'm getting like going on tangents. If you ignore the context of being dead and a demon, she's practically just a woman. And that's what they're focused on. Yeah, I guess if you put it that way. At least you know if she haunts you, she'll never leave. That is true. You know? You will be her number one forever. Even in death, probably. I found this manga based on Sadako. Listen to the synopsis. It's a hilarious manga. Take a look at the softer side of the horror's most iconic monster, Sadako from The Ring. Sadako is destined to bring death and despair to anyone who falls under her curse. One day, as Sadako goes to claim her next victim, she meets another girl named Sadako. Sadako-chan is a promiscuous young child who's eager to help Sadako adjust to the modern era. No more climbing out of the TV. It's all about YouTube now. With help from her new friend, Sadako finally moved on from her tragic past. So there's a manga featuring one of the horror. Wait, that actually sounds kind of funny. That's kind of hilarious. Wait, okay, maybe I shouldn't. I'm like, maybe I should Google this. I might get some like very like questionable like manga, covers of other Sadako related mangas. So never mind. Astra only watches murder documentaries for inspiration. No, I don't watch it for inspiration. It's just interesting to like, you know, see like the mindset of everybody involved, as in like, you know, the detectives in the case and like, you know, things. There's a webcomic where a romance author marries Sadako and has a supernatural kid named Irma. It's pretty wholesome. That's cute, but at the same time, it's like, how does that really work? You know? It's like, can a ghost give birth to a baby? You know? I guess she's not really, she's like she's like a cursed ghost situation. I guess. But that sounds cute. Asha is the type of person who would eat a plain burger. That sounds bad. The bar on the floor. To win Asha's heart, you gotta be in a murder no, do not be in a no. If you were in murder documentary, I would not even look at you. Because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna be the next victim in a murder documentary is what it is. I'm not that kind of delusion. I'm not those types of people. You know there's a name for them, but like the fangirls who like idolize like serial killers and stuff and send them like, you know, letters in jail. Like I literally can care less about them. It was more of like the interesting facts of like, you know, the case of it, like the case. I will never be the type of be like, oh my god, I can fix him. No, girl, he literally killed like 15 people. What makes you different? Nothing. You'll be, you know, number 16, if anything, is what it is. Good hygiene, man. The bar is really is, you know, yeah, you at least have to be like somewhat decent. Someone with bad hygiene would extinguish all life on Asher's desk. No, my desk is clean. We have established that already. All the bottled waters in a room, there is none of that. Hush you. Oh, okay, that's the name of it? Which it makes sense. It's like, I guess it wouldn't be any like in-depth thing. Yeah, like I don't know. Like Sadako looks scary even in here, like, you know, it looks like a really cute like manga. But like, you know, the ghost, her, looks still hella creepy. Ted Bundy documentary, right? Oh, I watched that one. That one wasn't as bad. The one that was really interesting was the which one was it? It was like the one highway. I forgot what it was. That one was an interesting one on Netflix that I watched. But yeah, the Ted Bundy one was also pretty like weird. But it was interesting. Just Google Sadako comics, but don't show it on stream. No, I feel like I'm gonna get scarred because, you know, YouTube's gonna, or not YouTube, Google's gonna be like, oh, you mean this one that everybody else is searching? I'm like, no, that's not what I want. Victim, yeah. Let's be honest. That's just something those types of people say. I was referring to the girl. Oh, I was referring to the girl that fell in love with Ted Bundy because of, yeah. No, and Who was it? There was another one who was his like a different person's like legal defense. I think she was his lawyer or attorney or something, and then she ends up like actually marrying him. It's not Ted Bundy. I think it was another serial killer or something, but it was so weird because it's like for someone who has so much like education, she was very much of a not that like intelligent in that sense, because she's like, oh my god, I believe that he didn't do it. I'm like, girl, you're delusional. There's so much evidence that says he does, and he admitted it. It's like, what do you mean you believe he got like he was like set up? It's like, no, girl, you're delulu. But yeah, I don't remember who it was. It was another one. But yeah, like those people are weird. Or even in general, like how they get like fan clubs after like they go into jail. It's like what's the other one? The Night Stalker? Where he basically like stalks women and like, you know, breaks into their houses and like literally like murders them and does all these like weird things to them. Like he was some crazy like satanic worshiper. Like, you know, after he got caught, he got so many like letters from all these like crazy women are like, oh my god, I can fix you and blah blah blah. It's like, did you not understand that he literally strangled all these women? You are no different than those strangled women. It's like, what makes you think that you're gonna change him? No, literally no. You're Delulu is what you are. Skybreath, hello hello, how are you? Oh, Scaria is just art. Okay, let's see. Oh, apparently there is a lot. Surprisingly. Some of these are kind of creepy. And then some of them, yeah, some of them are very much like, oh my god, she's coming out of my TV to watch me sleep, and that's totally fine kind of moments. Like, no. You're thinking about Joker and Harley Quinn? No, it's legit a real thing. I don't remember which one it is. I was watching a thing that mentions the Night Stalker earlier today. Yeah, the Night Stalker was a really big well, the Night Stalker case was interesting because the only like they caught him by accident, in a sense that, you know, they stopped him for a different reason and they figured out it was him. It wasn't, they didn't even put them together. I think that's what the happened in the end. Pretty sure that was Ted Bundy. Oh, is it Ted Bundy? It might be Ted Bundy then. I don't remember. I feel like it was someone who has more quote-unquote like charisma of some sort. You don't understand, Astra? They're different. They can change them. Yeah, they can totally change them. And then, you know, you're gonna be another person on the list of like, you know, people who have like, you know, are not here with us anymore. I'm doing good. Had a lazy day. How are you? Oh, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good. It's been an okay day for me too. Cause I was watching the Megami Tensei video earlier, and there was a demon in one of them based on Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, and the serial. Oh, is there really a demon based on him? That's interesting. I could be wrong, but he did kill a lot of women. No, he did. Ted Bundy did. The Night Stalker did. I think the Night Stalker killed like both women and guys, but I think he killed more women. Uh. He's from El Paso, but he did crap in Cali. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like he was mainly based in California. But definitely in the I feel like in the 80s and 90s there was like a spike in like serial killers in the US. I think that I also watched a different documentary that was talking about that. How like, you know, there was like that one year where the US or that one like 5-year span where the US was dealing with like multiple serial killers all at once, which was pretty crazy. Yeah. Oh, the stream title scared me. Oh no, I'm sorry. What did I even name this stream title? I don't remember what I named it. I thought it was kind of normal, isn't it? Oh, what should I? No, it's normal. We talk about all these things. It's fine. I'm sorry I scared you though. Sometimes I have trouble figuring out what to like name stream titles in all honesty. Night Stalker did murder men and women and children. Yeah, I think I remember that part. Usually if it has things to do with kids, I try not to look into those cases as much because they are a little bit too much for me. But yeah. The Zodiac Killer is never mentioned in the movie. Oh, the Zodiac is never mentioned. The movie was great. Oh yeah, the Zodiac Killer was never caught. I feel like they were thinking about how he could be like, they had a couple of suspects, but they couldn't really like pinpoint it. And don't they still have like one or two notes that they didn't decipher? Unless they deciphered it already. But yeah, that case was interesting too. The old one, we'll never find, never found, or the crazy one. Yeah, like the Zodiac Killer. I don't think they'll ever find him. But it's crazy how they were able to find the, what is it? The BTK killer, and the other one. Like not recently, but like in the last like 10 years, which was crazy. And it's like crazy how like a lot of them, the person you think that is gonna like look really like crazy looking ends up being like a normal looking person, which I guess it makes sense because then they hide in plain sight situation. There's also demon based on Charlie Manson. Oh yeah, he's also a weirdo. The Shaggy and swastika forehead. Yeah, the one that made the Manson family. That basically killed a lot of people too. His like cult. Which is crazy because like when he was captured, like a lot of his followers, a lot of his followers were also like, you know, captured too, but some of them weren't, and they were like his female followers, and they were like literally like, I remember seeing pictures from like one of the documentaries where like they were in court. They were all wearing like these really long gowns, and they have like a cross like marked on their forehead or something. That was also really weird. Never in her life has Astra watched a wholesome doc. No, I watch nature documentaries. I really enjoy like the Planet Earth ones. You know, those documentaries are also very interesting. Thank you very much. It's just that, you know, I don't watch them as often. Oh, yeah, like Jack the Ripper. Mm-mm-mm. Or, oh, I don't know about that one. What is this one? Oh, wait, attacker involved in 3 episodes. Oh. Oh, this one's interesting. I never heard of this one before. Oh. Okay. I'm fairly partial to that one person that just the wait. That's just a huh? What about the PP in the wheelchair? What is this? You have to see have you seen the video documentary on Jack the Ripper? I don't think I've seen theirs, but I've seen a couple of them. How they speculate who he could be and stuff. Oh, and then they did also, there was like a copycat killer of Jack the Ripper that happened like later on. I don't remember when. I feel like it was like the 70s, 80s or something. That was also a thing. Which was Ash was nah. No. Couldn't be me. There's still a note that hasn't been deciphered. Yeah, I remember that there was like something for the Zodiac that no one can decipher still. Which is kind of crazy because it's like, you know how like the FBI has like the whole like department for decoding messages and stuff and they still can't crack it. Oh, and then the only reason that they were able to crack the Zodiac's first couple of letters was based on like 2 like high school teachers or something, which was really crazy. As a person, but it's from first. It's oh, okay. They found BTK because he was an idiot. Yeah, he mailed in a floppy disk. So apparently for BTK, like I don't know what happened, but somehow he decided to write a note to like the detectives, I think. And like I think he was based in San Francisco or something. But he decided to write like a letter or something. It's like, oh, like would you be able to track me if I send you something on a floppy disk or whatever? And then obviously the detective was lying and saying, oh yeah, no, we totally can't track you if you send us, you know, your message in like a floppy disk. And then the BTK killer, he decides to go to a public library to, you know, to rewrite this floppy disk to send to the police. And yeah, literally they just had to like open the code in the floppy disk and they were able to like link him to his like library account, which was like, oh my god. But yeah. Which was, and you know what's the funny part is? When he got caught, he basically was so offended by like the detectives that he's like, oh my god, you lied to me. How dare you lie to me saying you couldn't track me from a floppy disk just to get me in. And then the detective's like, yeah, no, like, why would you believe everything I say when I'm the one trying to catch you? Literally, he was so stupid. But yeah, so that was it was kind of like anticlimactic how they caught him, but it was also really like interesting how like they were able to catch him so long after the fact. The Zodiac killer is most likely dead. It's been like, yeah, that's the thing. I feel like he probably is, but it's also like still kind of like, it's kind of crazy how like after like he stopped killing all of a sudden, right? 'Cause usually if most serial killers, they don't really stop unless something happened. So it's kind of weird how you just went cold turkey and stopped killing and never did anything afterwards, right? So it's like kind of like everyone's thinking is like, why though? Like, did he die like right after? Like some accident happened? Or like he moved to a different country and is like doing that somewhere else and died? But who knows? But John, hello, hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I originally learned of it by playing PS5 and figured it was originally from Mega 10. Just learned the Pretty sure nature documentaries got violence animals. No, but you get to learn about like, you know, the the animal like ecosystem. The one about fungus was actually really interesting. If you guys have time, you guys should watch the episode about fungus. Then they have the one about like the one that takes over the brains of like ants and basically, you know, controls them. That one was really interesting. There was something that was credible about the Zodiac at the time. It was some family member that found a bunch of notes and hoods in some dead uncle's house or something. I don't know where it went. Yeah, that's the thing. Some of it's kind of like, you know, there's like little bits and pieces, but you can't confirm if it's like legit or not. And it's just like, Oh, look up. Let me pull up another. Okay, give me a second. Oh, wait. Why is this? Why does he look like a... Wait. Jesus, why did you tell me to look this up? Why does he look like this? Just read it. Oh, it's a... Oh. Oh, that's okay. That's what you mean. Okay, that makes more sense now. Okay, I see. I see. BTK mailed his last day. He made and he made it at his church computer. Oh yeah, I guess it was his church. It was something like that they were able to track him. Mara's a BB by the way, because I recall there were some predictions of him having but also he to do with the lust cause, but wait. He said... Oh, ooh, okay. It's also a joke because Mara be the slang. Oh, for one and oh, really? He's also riding a chair because he's often depicted as... Oh. Wow. Okay, I see, I see. The zombie? Yeah! It's interesting. I think it is this... Oh, is that its name? I don't remember. But yeah, it's really interesting. It's a parasite? No, it was a fungus. It was a mushroom fungus. It might be a different one. But yeah, it was actually a fungus, and then afterwards the mushroom grows out of its head. Is from what I remember. There is probably another parasite one too. But the one I'm specifically talking about is a fungus. It does look like a crow. Ah. Oh, I gotta go. Thank you for the murder talk. I can fall asleep easy now. No problem, Zula. I got you. Thank you for dropping by, though, Zula. Have a wonderful good night. Wait, Astra, look up. Wait, there's a Chinese censored version? Wait. How do they oh, I guess I can. They just put a hat on. Okay, I guess that's like, you know, I guess that's a creative way to censor it by putting a hat on him. Okay. Okay. It's like I guess out of everything that they think they need to censor, they gotta censor that. I see. Uh, hey, I guess, you know, it could be worse. Oh my god. Okay. You got a little hat. Yeah, he sure does. The fungus is it might be. Ah, yeah, that is the one. That's like also, yeah, it becomes like that really expensive Chinese medicine too. Which is kind of ooh. Have you seen the Uma Musume Chinese censorship? They remove their tail and they're but then how are they Uma Musumes if they don't have their tails though? Like how are they the same? If they do that? Like why? Let me look at this. Why? One of my other favorite depictions of the day. Artemis. She looks normal in some games, like generic archer goddess, but other things about her in them that she's also a goddess of fertility and childbirth, but very similar to her. She literally has like 100 yeah, that's like so creepy. Maybe that's why they keep her normal, you know. I feel like isn't that a little bit terrifying in itself? They're normal. Yeah, at that point, like Uma Musumes, they're not really Uma Musumes at that point. They're literally just normal girls. Like why? I don't understand. Like, what's the point of it then? Is the tail offensive in some way? Is that why? I don't know. I was trying to true. I think it's because they censor anything to do with gambling. Horse racing, oh, it's common way for gambling. Anything that looks like a horse is removed from the game, but at the same time, they don't remove the ears? What are they trying to say if they don't remove the ears? They're just gonna say they're like, what animal is it at that point? You know? Yeah, they still have, yeah, I don't understand. If they still have the ears, are they still technically not a horse? Is a horse not a horse without his tail situation? I don't, Interesting. Astra, why you people hate skulls so much? What do you mean? I guess the ears are ambiguous enough. Is it though? Like, what are they gonna say? Well, they're not horses, they're donkeys. Like, okay. She's a horse, but not really, apparently. There are always censors. Oh, skulls in China. Yeah, I don't know why. It's interesting, like, what they choose to censor and what they don't censor. It's like, what's so offensive about it? I don't get it. Oh, what is this? Let's see. Oh, that's too much reading. Never mind. You didn't let Taskmaker the MCU have his normal skull mask because trying to, well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, what's so bad about a skull? Do they censor skeletons then? Do they even have any like movies with skeletons? I don't know. Now that I think about it, I don't think I watch a lot of like Chinese movies to like actually like, you know, see if there's any other things. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Censorship in general is very much like, it depends on like how they feel that day. Oh, but it's also, my sister was telling me about like in China, a lot of like the actors who have a really boyish pretty boy face or like are all getting like canceled in a way by the government because they don't look manly enough, and it's like low-key trying to promote like BL of some sort, which I thought was kind of funny. Because it's like, yeah, all the actors who look a little bit too much like a little pretty boy, it's like, no, you can't find a real, like, you can't find an acting job because, you know, the likelihood of you being censored by the government is really high because, you know, you're you're tempting improper morals apparently just because your face is like a little bit too pretty. Asher doesn't look manly enough. Man up, I know, right? Apparently. Yeah, a lot of my sister is saying that a lot of the fantasy movies and like series in China are being like heavily like censored because they're very much like the actors are very much like really not manly. They all look very like, you know, fantasy mystical like individuals. So yeah, the government's not liking it, you know, because it gives like it gives women a a delusional standards of what some men should look like. And this is why, you know, they're they're um they're banning them apparently, which I thought was funny. Um you know what? That's true. What? About, you know, women having like you know, um standards are women do be okay, I feel like it goes both ways, okay? But at the same time, you can't you can't no, okay, no. Some women are actually really delusional. But at the same time, sometimes you can't, you know, give them too much gripe about it, because sometimes the dudes now are a little bit too delusional in themselves. You know, standards go both ways. We're here crushing ascetical girls. I know, right? Men have their standards of being a delulu, and women have their own standards of being delulus. You know? Oh, it's like, I was reading this other thing. Apparently, Love in Deep Space in China is getting a lot of flack right now because they were trying to introduce this new love interest who's like a werewolf or something, and like the really crazy fans do not want him. So then basically they force their hands, and now the developers are like removing him from the game or something, which is like crazy. Now they're getting investigated by the CCP. Goes. Man, hell, I'm not getting called delusional by a Millie Shulk shipper. Ain't no way. No. You might be normal, but let's be honest, a lot of people in the world are not normal these days, especially with people who aren't talking to other people in real life, having normal conversations, and they're just stuck on the internet every day. They be a little cray in their own selves. So, you know, it's karma because lad players in China got another gacha game investigated. Oh yeah, I heard about that. There was a beef against them and like some other one. Wasn't the other one like a more like male focused one where it's going for the male gender, where it's more fan service for them with female characters or something? I didn't look into it, but yeah, it was something like that. Is it Doom ship? No. I can ship Astra with money? Hey, let's make that a reality, okay? I need it. Oh yeah, Snowbreak was a sexy. Oh, I'm actually curious. I never really looked into it. Yeah, didn't they basically put them into like into hiatus for development or something? Oh, they look really pretty though. But maybe I'm just like, you know, I'm just like, oh, pretty characters. It's fine. But maybe, oh no, okay, no. I have to reword it better. I think I enjoy games with pretty female characters more than guy characters. I'm sorry to say. You know. There's more like, you know, design to it. Is what it is. They got mad because I had a collab with some IRL store. Oh. Yeah, I didn't know it was something on that. I just thought it's because, you know, the women are like, oh yeah, you're, you know, sexualizing females, but it's like every gacha game does that, and I'm sorry, but it's like it's anime girls, you know? It's you expect that from it, do you not? Like, you're not gonna be playing a gacha game if the girls aren't like, you know, if there's not anything interesting to look at. Like, I understand that. And it's drawings. Like, if it was like, you know, IRL people, then that's a different story in itself, but you know, anime characters. I'm insane, but what? No, it's true though. There's a few male characters in gacha I'm fine with. Most of their most if they're actually cool and not just bait for women. Yeah, like if they have like a cool design, like, you know, they're meant to look cool, but not like too much pandering to like a certain individual, then I'm like fine with them. But I'm usually more into like the female characters anyways, because their designs are usually prettier in general. Oh, Billy from Triple Z. Who is he? Ah, him. Okay, okay, okay. I do remember when he was released. He does look really cool though. A Goddess of Victory Nikki is mostly played by women in Japan. Yeah, like, you know, as long as the character, but I also think maybe China's just a little bit different, you know? They're just a little bit more like passionate about things. Who knows? I don't know. Marvel Rivals is the only one with equal opportunities for sexualization. They just gave Captain America a third leg in his new skin. Oh, okay. You know, why not? I feel like also because Marvel Rivals has like, you know, everybody plays it at that point. It's like, why not, you know, pander to both sides? You know? Especially when you have characters that you can work with that are pretty good looking to be able to put in like interesting costumes. Why not? The crowd's floating on the screen. Last time I checked, Nikki in Japan is like 70 to 90% male play, which I wouldn't be like surprised because, you know, you can see the appeal of it. Like when you see someone play Nikki, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see why. And you know, the physics of it all, it's like, okay, yeah. A little bit. Yeah. Especially because the MC is shown directly to be male. Oh, is Nikki... I feel like... Is Nikki also the one where you can interact? Maybe it's not. Wasn't... There was one where there was also some like spicy scenes where it's like you're sitting on a couch together. I don't know if it's if that one's Nikki or it's a different one. Oh no, it's not that one. The other game. Never mind. I don't know. They're all like merging into one. Who knows? At this point, there's too many of them. Okay. The Nikki one has like very much implicit but it's not okay. I think that's the one I was thinking about. There was like, I think there was one that was on like a short or something on YouTube where the main character was like touching the girl's face or something. I don't know. It was kind of awkward. So I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch this. But, you know, I see it. I see the appeal of it, you know? Um, a big fan of physics? Yeah. Isn't everybody a big fan of physics? Love me some, spring casseroles. A lot of gravity, mass, and momentum. Which, like, I understand. And and all of the characters look really pretty. The female characters, some of them, I feel like they should have a little bit more, like, clothing. Because some of them really, literally, there's really nothing covering them. But I feel like some of them, it's very tasteful. Like, the outfits, like, they're really pretty, but also there is fan service to it, which is nice. Someone is literally like, is she even wearing anything? It's like, I don't know about that, but you know, the other ones are cool. Oh, you're thinking of either Snowbreak or Brown Dust. Snowbreak is a 2D. Brown Dust is most likely a 2D illustration. Oh, okay, 3D. Yeah, I think it was a 3D one from what I saw. I don't know which game it was. But it was interesting. But you know, I can see the appeal of it, especially with cute anime girl characters. Why not? Like, why would you play a game if the characters aren't pretty? It kind of defeats the purpose, does it not? If only Astra was a dude. No, it's fine. What do you mean? I feel like the type of gacha Astra would like is... Wait, what's this one? Oh, this one's cute. No, you know what? I enjoy fan service ones. I just don't play it often because it's weird if I play it like in public. You know? Some of them are a little bit too much, and it's like if someone walked by, that'll be awkward. You know? What's the concept for this one? What do you do for the gameplay for this game? If anyone plays 18 plus, in public is well, some people are ballsy, to say the least. They play these games no matter what. Doesn't matter. And it's just like, dang, okay. You do you, I guess, at the end of the day. It's all about sending a message, Astra. You gotta assert yourself. Then you can do what you want. No, I wanna be seen as like a normie when I'm out and about doing things, not like a weirdo. You know, there is like a line that I will not cross, because I do want to have like a normal life outside and not get like the side eye from people, you know? I have some like common decency. I'm not embarrassing myself to that extent, you know? My favorite screenshot from it is this chibi girl, and it's like she looks upon this powerful weapon and it's a Revolver the MC brought from the human world. You know what? This one looks interesting. Let me... I have to remove one of these. I have to remove some games off of my phone. Where's the thing I need? Over here. You're a bit late on. No. I'm fairly normal in you know, daily life. I don't talk about, you know, crime documentaries at work and stuff. So we're good. At work, I'm pretty sure my coworkers think I'm like super boring. Because every time they're like, oh my god, have you watched this movie or this thing? I'm like, no, I haven't, but I'll check it out. And I never check it out because I do not care about it, you know? But yeah, I'm pretty sure they think I'm like the most boringest person in the world. Okay. I will look into this after the stream. But yeah, these girls are cute. But what else? How did we even get onto this tangent? I don't even remember. We had like a whole conversation about like crime documentaries and serial killers, and then we just went into like fan service games. How did we end here? I don't know. But yeah, what else do I want to talk about? We went like on a really far tangent. But yeah. The drama for Love in Deep Space apparently is real big. Yeah, because it got to a point where like fans were sending like, was it like cow poo, like cow manure to like the headquarters or something. That's how like, you know, upset they were about this new character. Oh, look up Splash Queen. Oh, okay. Wait. I'm like concerned with what is coming up from this because I have Google, you know, safe search turned on and everything is like blurred. So I'm like, do I want to click on these right now? It's like it can't be bad, right? Oh, okay, well. Oh no, that is not what I want. That is not. Never mind. No. That is not the picture I wanted. Okay, never mind. I was not. Okay. Oh, let me go back. Sure, no. We will not share screen. We will not share screen. That was not what I expected. Yeah, this is concerning. I don't know what I'm looking at right now. Did this one? I don't know. You're still looking at it? I don't know if I'm looking at the right thing. But this time when I search this up, there's less things being like, you know, hyper blurred. Most of the pictures Google is letting me see now. So, you know, it could be better. He shook it. No, the first time it was like no wonder those ones were blocked. Not blocked, but blurred on my safe search. These ones are better. Okay, I'm assuming it's one of one. Okay, yeah, no, maybe not. Was a gotcha character falling in the pool, being stuck in a floaty. The jet. Oh, okay. This is none of the pictures that I'm seeing right now. I'm seeing a lot of butts, and I'm like, I don't know if I like this. Maybe it's this one. Okay, wait. I gotta make sure. Oh, it shows her butt first. Okay. What is this? Give me 1 second. Oh. Oh, whoa. Yeah, okay. There's a lot of okay. I see. There was a lot of censoring there on this thing. Okay, I see. I see what you mean. Yeah. Brown dust looks interesting. There's a lot of fan service. I see. She still no, I finally found what Nye was talking about. But this one had I don't know if it was like a I don't know, it was like a promotional video thing or whatever, but they had a lot of censorship to parts that I'm like, oh, okay. I guess they should censor that situation. Watch big. No, it's fine. She is asleep right now, so it's fine. She's looking at Xenolite. Yeah, how did you know? That was what I was looking at. The normal. Oh, is her like. Oh, yeah, I saw that picture too. I was like confused. I'm like, I don't know what I'm looking at. Yeah, I see. She's hooked. No, I'm not. I wasn't expecting that much. Maybe I wasn't expecting that much. Oh, did you have like those white and purple stickers? Yeah, I don't know. It was just like a sticker that had some words on it. I didn't really look that into it. Oh, you have to use that for cons and stuff. So, which makes sense because, you know, I'm pretty sure it's against TOS and stuff to just, you know, have all that showing. but okay. I'm not hooked. No, I'm not gonna be looking at it anymore. But I wasn't like, what is Brown Dust 2 even about, actually? I thought it was like another, like, you know, shooting like game, like Nikki, but it's not. Is it? What is this? Oh, it's a grid-based tactical. Ah, okay. Oh, I think it's because the one I saw was about like a water park. Oh, maybe they're in a water park theme for that one. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, no, when I saw the trailer for it, I'm like, why are we just building a water park? Is this some, like, you know, water park tycoon situation? But no, that makes sense. Okay. It's a great gacha. The fantasy, it's fantasy, but it gets crazy. Okay. Are you still playing Arknight? I am. I haven't been logging in recently, but I am playing. I am playing it. I did get like what was that character? I did get that dragon character, the electric one. I forgot her name. I haven't logged in since, so I don't know if there's any new ones. But yeah, I do want to get back into it. I just haven't had time. Maybe sometime later I'll post the design I think are good, but aren't too much for Discord. Yes, please make sure that it's like it follows Discord's TOS, because I don't know if anyone in Discord is like, you know, under a certain age. And even if they are, I don't want them to tell me, but you know, just to be safe. I do want to see, like, you know, character designs, because, you know, they are really pretty. My streamer loves gambling. No, I haven't gambled in it. I've been, you know, collecting my stuff, my points in game. I refuse to spend money on any of these. I know my limits, is what it is. Oh, Niki's gonna have a persona. What, really? Wait, do they have any persona? Let's see. Are they having the characters in it? Or are they just having like outfits? Where is this? Do they have any? Ah, this one. Oh, they haven't announced it at all. Let me look at this trailer thing. Oh, it's just actually just presenting that. I see. There is no actual pictures or anything. I like the censorship of it. Just putting these like clouds in front of certain areas. I see. Oh, okay. I'll find one I know I like right now off the top of my head. It's like a girl with street style clothes. But she has like, oh wait, like oh, that sounds cool. I know my limits. A surely responsible gambler. Yeah. I don't gamble with real money. I'm being smart. She's still no, I'm not looking at her butt. I'm looking at like the potential collab with Persona, and then I scrolled down more and they were advertising like the newest launch. Okay? I wasn't looking at no more butts. Okay? It should be the character. I remember. Oh, okay. It should be the character. I remember they did a Resident Evil one a while ago. Oh, okay. But I'm surprised that they were able. Oh, I guess. I guess it's like, you know, Capcom and stuff. They're probably fine with a little. Like, I guess their outfits itself aren't too revealing. So I guess it's not as bad, too. Listen, I love. But as much as the next guy. But I guess Astra got me. No! Don't put words in my mouth. I never said any of that. I feel like everybody can appreciate it. You know, when you look respectively at things, okay? Okay, I was just curious. I need to close these tabs because I'm gonna get jump scared. After this stream and I'm trying to close tabs, I'm gonna get jump scared by one of these tabs. How did we even go down this rabbit hole? I don't even remember. The first one she doesn't have. You know, since she doesn't have like, wow, I see how it is, Kizaru. I see these shots fired at me. You know damn well nobody looks respected. That is true. But when you're talking to other people, you have to be the bigger person and put that out there so they know that you could potentially be looking at it respectfully. Okay? You can be the outlier of them all and be the one who looks respectfully, okay? Classic Yastra session. I know. We went unhinged and we're talking about all these things now. Look at the see? We're not the same. Yeah. You have to appreciate the artistic style of it, okay? Or just like, you know, respectfully is what it is. You have to appreciate the physics that the developer puts into it too. Okay? Okay. Oh, okay, give me 1 second. Who is this? This is a safe space. It is a safe space. Okay, images. Ah. She does look really cute if you don't look at, like, you know, the first 3 pictures of her on Google. Oh, her night one is cool looking. Her, like, night outfit or nun. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a nun slash like knight looking outfit. That one looks cool. Her street one looks pretty cool. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Dr. Shiramo to give you no, it's fine. I like how I am now. It's fine. Okay, I shouldn't scroll any further down. It's getting a little bit interest. No, okay, not interesting. Too much. um Oh. Okay, they also have a Goblin Slayer collab. I missed it, but it was there. Oh, wait. What's their Goblin Slayer collab? Let's see. Ah, oh, the elf. Okay, that one's cute. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That um, that girl with the blindfold from Goblin Slayer. Okay, but the elf one is cute. I do like that outfit for the elf. Um, it is interesting when they do the collabs though. Ah, okay. Also, Nikki collabs are always the character themselves. Ah, never just costumes. I was too busy to answer because I was being. No, 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 it's all good. I'm pretty sure someone else answered my question about that. But that's cool. How you can actually get the character in Nikki. Or whatever. Yeah, Nikki. Looking at, but that answers. But no, I'm not looking at it anymore. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually becoming interesting? No. Couldn't be me. They had the priestess and Goblin Slayer too. Yeah, I do like the Goblin Slayer one. He looks really cool. Oh, they only have Roxy and Eris, but they had the succubus and cat girl outfit for them. Oh. Oh. Okay. The Roxy outfit looked really cute. Roxy looked really cute is what I was trying to say. But yeah, okay. I think Nikki has like multiple versions of Ran Asuka because it has their one from the original and their one from like the rebuild. Oh, okay. It's actually kind of interesting. I didn't know that they had that many collabs. But I guess that makes sense. Especially with like, you know, whatever anime is like in at the moment. Why not do a collab with them, right? Yeah, no, but speaking of Goblin Slayer, I have to catch up on the manga for that. Sometimes it gets a little bit too much though. But it is an interesting story though. I do like the story of it. But sometimes it's a little, ooh, I don't know if I can read this one. Yeah. To be fair, a lot of the ones Nikki has, like Eva and Nair, those characters are basically treated like birthday. Wait. Birthdays are set out to. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, I kind of wish I was like more into, because a lot of these gacha games are very much like the tactical strategy ones. It's like I don't know if I'm really like that, but I do like the characters, you know? It's like kind of like Blue Archive. I played it a little bit because it's like the characters are cute, but then it's just like I don't know if I like the gameplay of it. I think it's a little bit for me. Mhm. She's everywhere. Isn't but isn't she like the most iconic one? Yeah, isn't she the most iconic one? I feel like she has to be everywhere, right? I like oh, I like the gameplay because it's I'm sure it's my main. Oh, really? Like I played it for a bit and I did enjoy like, you know, getting characters and stuff, but sometimes like with the gameplay it's a little bit too repetitive in the sense of like, oh, okay, yeah, they're just running and shooting and like strategy wise I suck at strategy. So I don't get that far further down. Has to? I don't okay, never mind. Well, I feel like she's like everywhere in general because she's like the main character, right? Everybody likes her, right? It's because of her asses. There's that too. Which I kind of understand. But isn't it the same for like, for Nier in the game? Isn't there like a point where you can like burn her dress or something? And then she's just running around in like her shorts? Isn't that like, isn't that a thing too? No? I feel like it was. Um, also has only had 2 collabs. One with a very scientific where you go, ah, okay. I think it's called and Miku. What's the character? Oh, okay. I mean, oh, that's what they mean when they call to be a birthday shirt. Oh. She's like, oh, okay. She likes self-destruct. And she only had girl, yeah. Isn't that a thing? You're right. See? You're gonna explode and get right. Yeah. At that point, it's like, why have the skirt? Why see? I should probably play Nier. I heard it's a really fun game too. Or like, you know, the story is really good on it. Will I ever play it? Who knows? I have such a backlog of things. I feel like that is the least of my worries. Oh, I think I remember watching someone from Hololive play it. Wasn't there like some guy characters in it? Where like didn't they show up naked but they don't have like they're very much like not guys. They're just kind of like mannequins in the sense that they don't have any parts to them. I remember seeing someone in Hollow play it. In Soul Calibur? No, in Nier. Nier have like some bad guys that were like, I don't know, they showed up like naked. I don't know. I like vaguely remember it when I was watching someone in Hollow play it, a little bit of it. Well, that's one of her moves in Soul Calibur 6, where she's, oh, a guest character. Oh, she also gets mad if you look at her butt by moving the camera to a low angle behind her. You know what? I kind of like how like devs would do that though, because they know what the players are thinking. Especially, it's the same with Arknight. Because if you look at like a certain character in a certain way, they have a reaction to you, which I find it's like really cute. You know? I have so many things on my list of games to be like, yeah, no, me too. There's just too many. Oh, I thought cause Miko would play Soul Calibur a lot. No, it was literally they were someone in EN was playing just the normal near the game itself with 2B in it, and then yeah, there was the bad guys that were dudes, I think. Dude, I was a freak, so I guess it's expected. Now it's yeah. I don't know. Now that I'm like questioning it, I'm pretty sure it was from there. I was just too busy in Pokemon now. That is true. We really do have to finish Pokemon. Cause you know, it's taking forever. I don't know why, but this Pokemon game is like taking longer than I expected to finish. Okay, what time is it? Okay, we're still okay. We can chat for a little bit longer, and then I'll release you guys. But yeah, no. At this rate, the newest Pokemon game's gonna come out, and I'll still be like in this Pokemon hell of this game. It's because you aren't doing a mad speed run tag, probably. But I think it's also I don't know. I don't know what's with it. Maybe it's because we're confined to like one like city kind of thing. It feels very constrictive in a sense that it's like I don't get to see much of a new environment compared to the other games where you're kind of like jumping from like city to city. So it kind of feels like you have more progress going through it. While this one, since you're just stuck in a city, I don't know. I feel like I don't feel like we're getting that far in the game itself. The gameplay slash story is kind of slow to me. Yeah, I don't... There's that too, but yeah, I think it's definitely because we're confined to like one city. That my brain is just like, oh, you know, it's the same old all the time. Compared to the other ones where it's like, oh yeah, we're going to this city. And there's clearly like a wild zone to like walk through. I feel like, you know, I feel kind of more like accomplished because you can clearly visually see like, you know, you're actually advancing somewhere compared to when you're just in a city and it's like, oh, okay, a new wild zone opened, but we're still stuck in the same place, you know? Like it's fun if you take your time, but probably not the most compatible with streaming, I think. I think it's because all of Switch 1 leg, it makes it run 30% slower. Maybe. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, and I think it's also because I hate that there's like no jumping mechanic in itself. It's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's just inconvenient. It's like I can just jump and I could get there, but no, I have to like, you know, walk around and like try to maneuver around things. Which is like kind of like annoying. And I feel like, yeah, I feel like the rooftop jumping would be more entertaining if like, you know, there was some other option. I don't know if I like the stupid phone flinging thing that they have going on. You expect too much from Game Freak. True. Apparently, I expect too much from them. But you know, you assume that with all these years developing these Pokemon games, it would be different in some way. But I guess not. I remember with Pokemon Violet, my in-game file time said it was whatever amount, and the Switch profile game time said it was at least 10 hours more. So all those lost frames legit added up. I guess, you know, that does make sense. Oh my god. So that, when I think about it, that means my, like Xenoblade 2 playthrough is probably longer than it needs to be with, like, you know, some of it. But I feel like it runs pretty smooth in general, but it probably could run smoother based on, like, you know, Switch 2 stuff. Wrong again, true. Well, maybe what is it? The wind, the newest one, wind and whatever, is better. But let's be honest, I don't think we should keep our hopes too high for it. At least they succeeded in giving the Mon some I guess. Set the bar real low, then you won't be disappointed. That is true. It always sucks when you like have such high expectations for something, and then when it comes out, it's like, it's just depressing. That is true. Give them the bare minimum, so even if they, you know, introduce something that is like, you know, very minimal, you'll be like, oh my god, this is so, I appreciate this so much. Promise Astra hates anything now. Well, okay. Let's be honest. Like, why would I have a team of Pokemon if they're not cute? I'll be staring at these things for like the next who knows how long. At least be cute looking or something I can appreciate, you know? Nobody wants that stupid sunfish thing on the floor. Okay, that thing looks disgusting. Why would you want that on your team? You know? Wind and Wave does look much better. But, I know better than to trust them to match with... Wait, to match with... No! No, I refuse. No. That's why you would. No, I don't want the stupid sunfish. Okay, I want all the cute Pokemon. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's also because I'm not like a super crazy Pokemon fan. Like, I do appreciate the games when they do come out, but I'm not like very much like hardcore into it. Like, let's be honest, I hardly even know my attacks. I just spam the attack that gives the most damage. I don't even bother to try to do, like, you know, speed boosts and like debuffs and stuff. I straight on just like muscle braining it and spamming like the attack key. Picture black person out. Wow. Wow, I see. Okay. Extra plays like a taller. No, it's true though. Like, you know how like there's people who like, you know, who overanalyze each like Pokemon. It's like, oh yeah, you have to use this like debuff first or this buff, and then you can use this attack and it'll be triple. It's like, no one has time to calculate that, okay? My small brain can hardly remember which is like a weakness for which type of like Pokemon, okay? You're telling me I have to calculate debuffs? Nah, 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 nah. That's too much of a big brain move for my little peanut brain, okay? To be frank, I do doubt your credentials whenever I see you play any game. Hey, that is true though. Let's be honest. I appreciate games, but I do not overthink my attacks. If they give me the attack button, I will just spam the attack button. Okay? I'm not dropping a sword dance for a level 25. You know what? To each their own situation. Drop a self-destruct for him to... Oh. Oh. But yeah, like... I don't know. Pokemon, I appreciate the cute Pokemons in it. To traumatize the kid on Route 1 and change the course of his life. As what? 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 Why would you use that word? To prefer Digimon to Pokemon? Why would you use that word? I don't know. I feel like I have always been more of a Pokemon individual than Digimon. The first thing that came to mind. Okay. You know what? Whatever works for you. But in all honesty, I feel like I am more of a Pokemon individual than a Digimon. I don't know. For Digimon, I watched like a couple episodes of the anime when it was a thing, but never really got into it. So, I don't know. Coughing explodes this kid's house. I feel like you don't even need coughing to explode because the stuff he spews out is probably already toxic enough. If you like just lock the kid in the house with him and close all the windows, it might already cause some damage in itself. Oh, look, okay, let me see this. Okay, I don't know, he's a little bit terrifying, don't you think? He doesn't look like Flaris. His face, I don't know. Well, okay, the card version of him does look cute, but like the actual like art of him, he looks terrifying. But like the card version of him looks cute. Wait, there's a card game for Digimon? Is it different from Pokemon? Is it kind of like the same concept? Wait, I didn't know Digimon had a card game. You did not tell me to do that. No, you're the one who said, you know, explode the kid's house situation. You should buy detective games. Anything with murder mystery could be your... Yeah, there's actually a couple of like what are they called? Visual novels on the Switch that are detective based, but they're not voiced. So it'll be hard to play it on stream. But there was shoot, what is it called? Where is it? Oh, it's the Famicom like detective club. That's the one I was thinking of. But I don't think it's like voiced. So it kind of sucks that I can't, you know, it won't be as interesting playing it on stream. Oh, you compete in the Digimon. Really? Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, it's not as popular as the other one in the search, which makes sense. I can see why. I feel like Digimon is more of a niche thing compared to Pokemon. Ah, okay, the difference is good. Unlike Pokemon. There's a cute game called Duck Detective. Oh no, I do remember seeing that one. You'll probably like it. Ah, okay. I'll actually look into it more. I do remember seeing a trailer for it when it first came out. Pokemon is super popular in collecting, but the actual game itself is so bad that at shops, every other trading card game, like Digimon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Gundam, etc., is way more applicable. Wait, there's a Gundam playing card game or trading card game? Oh, interesting. See, I'm learning new things. I didn't even know Gundam had like a trading card game. Okay. Oh, even the Disney trading gets more. Really? Okay. Too bad you didn't really play Danganronpa. It's just difficult to stream when there's so much yeah. I do want to get back into it, but yeah, it's really hard to stream it, especially when it's like I have to read it. If it was voiced, then it wouldn't be as bad. Digimon is more popular in and Japan than in American. Oh, okay. Don't forget after the stream. No, I will remember it. Like it's getting kind of late. I hope you forgive me, Astra. I gotta stray from the teachings and examples by taking a shower. No, I take showers too. What are you trying to say? But no, it is getting pretty late, so I should probably call it too. Because it's like, what, 11 here? So it's probably like super late for everyone else too. But Digimon alongside One Piece and Dragon Ball are... Oh, Toys 3 most popular and probably really? Oh no, I can see that actually. But yeah, no, thank you for dropping by, Jesus. Have a wonderful good night and an amazing weekend. I had no idea there was a Gundam or Disney trading card game. The more you... I know, right? But I guess at the same time, anything can be kind of converted into a card game. It just depends on like how good of a card game it is at that point. Let me pull a Buzz Lightyear card. I know, right? And then I'll up you with my with what's his name? The cowboy. I forgot his name. Shoot. But him. Or any of the Disney princesses. Woody, yeah. Yeah, I'll up you by placing Woody down. What's their attack? Don't question it. How dare you I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been a while since I watched, you know, Toy Story. The disrespect, I'm sorry. I apologize. 3 Astra hours of time, so I know, right? And then you won't see me for literally, what is it? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 2 weeks. Yeah. I'll be back by the 23rd for a stream. So yeah, I'll be gone for like 2 weeks. Give or take. But yeah, no, I should release you guys now. But thank you everyone for staying so long. I really do appreciate it. Oh, Toy Story 5 is... Yeah, I heard it is. Aren't they focusing on like... Actually, I don't know. I was reading this thing. And I think they were talking about how the concept for the new Toy Story is about like screen time or something. About kids playing with less toys and just watching shows on their iPad situation. So that'll be interesting. Oh, wait. I mean, it's... Oh, is it out? Oh, okay. I haven't been paying attention to what's in theaters and stuff. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's out already. But yeah. They were saying Woody gets... It's chucked in the new one, but Woody has always been with Bo Peep, not the cowgirl? Aren't they the same one? No, Bo Peep is the sheep. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. New Toy Story. It's okay. Oh, it came out last month. Okay, I didn't know it came out recently. For some reason, the girl has like a Leapfrog kid tablet, and for some reason, it lets other kids message it. And so, oh my god, why? Is that a real thing? This is getting really dark. What is with this new Toy Story one? Yeah, Leapfrog. I feel like that's I don't know. At this rate, can kids actually type to be able to do that? Me. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't know. Alright, no. I shall leave now. It's getting late. So everybody should go to bed because most of you guys probably have work or whatever tomorrow. So I shall release you guys. So, oh, those tablets can't do that? I don't know. Maybe this is like an upgraded version. Maybe some psycho decide to hack into the Leapfrog ones and decide to, you know, do all of that. But okay, no, I shall go now. Thank you everyone for staying so long. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for, you know, yapping with me for a lovely 3 hours. This is a nice way to, you know, be gone for a little bit, being able to chat with you guys before I go on vacation. Yeah, I'll definitely do another just chatting when I come back. So then look forward to that. But yeah, everyone have a wonderful good night. Have an amazing weekend. Have an amazing 2 weeks. So I won't be seeing you guys for 2 weeks. And yeah, have a wonderful 4th of July. Have a nice vacation. I will. I'll take a lot of pictures if I can. Hopefully the weather's nice. And then we can talk about stuff. Sorry. You're abandoning it? No. I'm just making sure you guys have like a you guys don't suffer from burnout. You know, seeing my face all the time, there's only so much of my face you can see before you're like, ugh, this girl again? Like, I'm sick and tired of seeing her face. You know? I'm letting you guys, you know, have a breather. Um, giving you time to catch up on your backlog of games and like, you know, anime and mangas and stuff. I'm making sure you guys are taking care of yourself. I'm being considerate here. Okay? How dare you say I abandoned you? She wants us to watch other Chinese girl VTubers. Okay, I didn't go that far. I didn't say that. All right. Okay, that's a little bit extreme there. But you are. No, I'm making sure you guys have time to relax a bit, you know? You guys have a lot of games that you guys haven't been able to finish. Think about the opportunities to finish those games. To watch Free Ren if you didn't watch it. Oh my god, just go. Okay, I'm going. Wow. Alright, I see how it is. Okay, no. For real though. Everyone have a wonderful good night. And yeah, amazing weekend. And I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Alright, goodbye everyone. Bye 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 bye. Bye.